Okay.
Hey.
Just infected Drew with the clap, and we are here.
We're here.
Shadow People.
Shadow People.
Episode 26. I'm Derek Freeman. This is Danny Abel.
I'm not Nigel Hall.
Not Nigel Hall. The assistant DA.
That's me.
He's alive.
I'm alive.
Mm-hmm.
I made it. I had a late night last night, but I made it.
Yeah, the late night last night. It's early morning. It's probably not while you're watching this, but in real time, it's early morning.
Yeah, no one's watching it live.
For us. Anyway, so here we are, buddy.
How's life?
Life's pretty good right now, you know. We out here living the dream, man.
I always say nightmares are dreams too, you know?
Exactly, Dan. Exactly.
Exactly.
Especially on in this spooky season that we're in.
Yeah.
Nightmares.
It's Halloween, I guess, technically, right now.
Yeah.
They're probably watching it after Halloween.
They probably are, but it's okay. Some of them are still costumed.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I know that's happening. Anyway, me and Drew had a thought, like, maybe we'll take a Danny deep dive. And then you're so prepared for this right
Danny
now.
deep?
Right.
Yeah, I'm very much
so this is going to be great, by the way.
Yeah, let's Danny deep dive.
You know, because me and Nigel, we've poured so much of ourselves into the podcast, and you're just over there in the shadows, but now you're in the light. But
it's a weird place to not be in the dark corner, I got to say.
It's strange.
My general habitat.
It's strange for me too, just so you know.
Yeah, very good.
But it's all right. So, Danny, we've known each other for a long time. How many years would you say?
I don't know, probably close to 20 at this point, right? 15 at least.
Mm-hmm. And during that time, we've seen a lot.
Yeah.
Had a lot of birthdays together and all that. You know, it's been good times. But we were talking about you, you and also my good friend Josh Cooker, a.k.a. Captain Midnight, are first generation Mississippians. And I was like, that's a phenomenon you don't hear about too much.
Yeah.
So, because I know Josh's story, like his parents, his dad was a professor and he got a job at Ole Miss.
Okay.
I think while his mom was pregnant with him. So he happened to literally be born in Mississippi, but his parents are from like upstate New York.
Yeah.
So
I wasn't born in Mississippi though.
That's right. Well,
but I moved there when I was 3.
Yeah. So
which is
you were
basically my first memories are Mississippi.
Mm-hmm.
What a strange place. I assume people just move there because they get a job at whatever college is there. That's like what it was with my dad. You know. Yeah. I don't know, man. It's a strange place. You were
in Jackson, Mississippi.
In Jackson, Mississippi.
So you went to junior high school there?
I moved away after 9th grade.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, but you were in middle school there.
I was in middle school.
So what was that like? Were you already playing guitar?
I started playing guitar when I was in Mississippi.
Okay.
I had like a little garage band.
Mm-hmm.
We used to like play our Nirvana songs and Smashing Pumpkins and stuff.
Yeah.
In the garage. Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, you grew up in Houston, so you have an idea of what Mississippi's like.
Houston is one big giant Mississippi.
Yeah. Houston is just a giant Mississippi. Yeah.
I mean, not anymore, but back in those days, definitely. I don't know, there's a lot of cow patties and shit. You know, I don't know. It's different for me because fortunately, I went to art schools. So
I actually did too. I did
so,
kind of like the Jackson, Mississippi equivalent of NOCA.
Right. Same. I did the Houston equivalent of
I actually, with the school I went to in Mississippi, we did a trip. They like took our whole music school to the Houston school that you went to, whatever it's called.
HSPVA.
Yeah, but we went and visited that school.
NOCA did the same thing. A lot of schools like based their platform off.
And we were terrified. We showed up and
I think we stole our platform from the one in New York.
Okay.
LaGuardia school, but whatever.
But we went out there and I remember like everyone at our school was just like, wow, these guys are really good. Like, what are we doing? These dudes know how to play. They're 13 years old and they can already play. Mm-hmm. We were trying to figure it out, but Mississippi, people can blame Mississippi. It was just different.
It's a different vibe. So in high school, you were in New Hampshire?
In New Hampshire.
Okay.
Yeah, and then moved here.
So what was that like for you? What were you, like 14 when you made the switch?
Yeah.
So
almost 15, yeah.
How did that...
You know, I described it, like when we moved to New Hampshire, I described it as Leave It to Beavertown.
Yeah.
Like it felt like we like stepped in like a 1950s all-white sitcom, you know?
Jackson wasn't all white.
They do separate people very much. Actually, I got voted in 8th grade. I got I guess voted or elected. I don't know what the word would be. People voted for me to be. I was most talented white guitar or white musician in 8th grade.
Yeah.
Because in the yearbook they do like most talented, whatever the superlatives, but they have a white and a black for each category, which is the most Mississippi
in the 90s.
thing.
It wasn't
in the
like
90s.
Right.
Yeah. The most Mississippi thing you've ever heard. And I was most talented white boy in 8th grade. So I'm happy. I'm very proud of that. There were only like 12 of us, but I was the most talented of the 12.
It's a distinction you've held for 30 years. You're still the most talented white boy.
The most talented.
It's literally your life.
Yeah. Me and Max Bronstein, you know?
Exactly.
Yeah. But he lived in New Hampshire.
We should get Max on the pod with you so people can prove that y'all aren't the same person.
That we aren't the same person. Actually, the last gig I did with Jelly, I guess her and Noah, before the gig, they were talking about how she was like, I never confused Danny and Max. And then she paid Max for the gig instead of me.
I've definitely done that before, too. I've definitely done that.
Yeah.
It was like, why'd you send me this? I'm like, I don't know. I'm sorry. It happens.
Can't remember which one it was. You know?
Wow, that's hilarious.
Yeah.
And then, so I'm confused. I know you went to UNO, but did you go to Tulane or Loyola?
I started at Tulane, yeah.
You started at Tulane.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so, yeah.
So I was at Tulane for like a year, three semesters, I guess.
Right. From New Hampshire.
From New Hampshire, I moved.
Tulane.
Yeah. Because I just thought,
what was that, 2002?
2001.
2001?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Because I just thought that music was not a feasible option.
Right.
Which I still don't know if it is. But
right. But what was your initial plan before you?
There was no plan. It was just figure out what you want to do that's not music.
Okay.
And then I just couldn't figure that out. I would go to the Funky Butt while everyone else went to frat parties. And I was like, this school is not for me.
Right.
I don't like the frat parties. I like the Funky Butt. I like Tipitinas.
Mm-hmm.
So then I transferred to UNO and
found Steve Mazikowski.
Right. Yeah, no, I played too many notes. Yeah.
Right.
The rest is history.
Hence the Guitarmy. It all makes sense now.
Hence the Guitarmy, yeah.
Now they had a guitar ensemble at UNO.
We did have a guitar ensemble.
And like if you was a drummer, it was like a punishment. No, I love Steve. No offense. I love you, Steve. What I'm saying, but if you had to play drums in the guitar ensemble, something.
Were you the drummer in the guitar?
No, hell no. I was not. I refused. No, there was not a chance of hell.
Yeah.
I'll stand on everything. But but I remember, listening to it and being like, this is Guitarmy's not that though.
We actually like actively try to not be that.
Yeah.
Like no big band arrangements on guitar. But I'm not opposed to it. But yeah, it's a different thing.
Cool. Shout out to Steve Mazikowski though.
Shout out, man.
We love Steve.
Back in the day, that was like for guitar players, that was the place to be. Between Hank Mackey and Steve Mazikowski.
Yeah, of course. It's wild to me too, because I think like when I got to UNO, it was either Steve's second or third year there.
Oh wow!
And now he's retired from there.
He's retired.
So I'm like, wait, you did a whole 30 years just since I've been here? It was like that happened quick.
Wow.
I'm sure it happened quick for him too, but I mean, it was just wild for me to think about. I'm like,
I can only imagine, working at UNO for 30 years. They lost my transcript at the end. Like, so my last semester was
that's not surprising.
My last semester was Katrina. So I ended up going back to stay with my parents in New Hampshire and like finished out my last semester there. I came back to New Orleans and I went back to meet up with the guidance counselor or whatever it's called, just to like make sure I did the right stuff. And they didn't have a computer system anymore for some reason. Like somehow Katrina wiped out all their computers. I don't know how that happened. So they had binders and they were like flipping through the binder. They were like, Danny Abel, like, I remember your name, but I can't find your thing. And they were like, I'm sure you did whatever you need to do.
It's fine.
You're good. And then 3 months later, a diploma arrived in my mail, and that was the way I graduated from college. I still have no idea if they have a transcript or anything, but
I was on tour somewhere, so I I wasn't part of that.
Yeah.
But it happens. I did have a vibraphone for a while.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because nobody was paying attention, I don't think.
Yeah.
I mean, it did
from
say
UNO.
It did say property of UNO, like
property of UNO.
But I had them, and then I think it was James Westfall came, and they were like, "Wait a second, like what happened to the vibes?"
I actually had a band that may or may not have.
I had to bring those back.
I had a band that may or may not have gotten a Rhodes from Tulane when I was in college.
Yeah.
I think it was just sat in the closet forever, and maybe one day one of the guys in the band just loaded that into his car and drove the roads home. But then he got robbed and they stole the roads.
We don't endorse grand theft larceny on this podcast.
But I think like
we were all young ones.
Statute of limitations, we got it.
Hey, look, man, I just had the vibes. It wasn't like I took them. I just had them.
Someone else took them. They just ended up at your house.
No, I just had them from when I was still in school. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I see. They let you.
I just didn't return them.
Yeah.
And then, but I did.
You just had to practice a lot, is what it was.
I was.
Like, I really need to practice the vibes.
Yeah, that was happening.
Yeah. I would love to see you play the vibes, though, actually. That would be fun.
I could probably still do some things.
I could see it.
Yeah.
I could see it.
I mean, I don't know.
I feel like Drew can play the vibes.
Drew could definitely play the vibes.
I've actually heard Drew play the vibes, and it was not bad.
I mean, we had to lay down.
I mean, I had my time. I mean, I played classical percussion. Deep dive on me. So
yeah,
like my dream was I was trying to go to Juilliard. I was in that mode.
Oh wow,
Oberlin type situation. Like jazz was kind of different ways to a means for me. Just was like, oh shit, I play jazz now. Like we're here,
Yeah.
I mean, the Marsalis is. It's kind of one of those things. That's what happened.
Right. But you were doing jazz in high school, huh?
Yeah, but not till late because, okay, so when I was in high school, so the drummer the year before me was Chris Dave.
Oh, wow.
And the year after me was Mark Simmons, and the year after him was Eric Harland. So those are the drummers when I was in high school.
Yeah.
So I played vibes.
Yeah.
A lot in high school.
Yeah.
I mean, I was playing classical percussion.
But then you got James Westfall as the vibes player.
Right, but exactly. Well, I played classical percussion in the orchestra. And then I played drums in like the B jazz band. But then something happened. Somebody flunked out or got kicked out or something for a couple of semesters. And I played drums in the A jazz band. But I was playing saxophone, like Barry sax in the B jazz band.
I want to see Derek Freeman on Barry sax.
Yeah, I play sax. I played sax at UNO for a little while too.
Wow.
Like in like the pep band, the basketball games.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's crazy. Everybody played a different instrument in the pep band because it was like whatever.
Yeah, right. It's like a chance to mess with
it's just like, and it's baritone sax. It's like, or it's just like, whatever.
Barry seems like it's got to be like the hardest though.
It was pretty hard. But I mean, you're young. It's just like, whatever.
Yeah.
But I play a lot of alto, just like my band director is like in junior high, they would just send me home with shit. And which my mom hated. Like
they just sent you home with a UNO.
Yeah, she got used to me playing drums and shit. Like I had like drums, bass, and like DJ equipment when I was young in my room. Like because I was the only child, just be up there doing shit.
Yeah.
And but like my band director would send me home with shit. And so one year he sent me home with a clarinet. My mom cussed him out. She was like, "No, that's not. Somebody can't just teach themselves clarinet." I mean, I thought I could, but it was like,
she just didn't want to hear it.
Yeah, it was terrible. I mean, really imagine what that sounds like.
I mean, it's like I feel like
12-year-old trying to teach himself clarinet.
That's the thing. I was like, I've thought about it before. Like, there's certain instruments that like if you knew anything as an adult, you'd be like, I would play this instrument so I don't have to carry shit to the gig.
Right.
So like I would pick like clarinet or flute or violin.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, probably.
But for parents, that's the worst shit to hear. Like a guitar, I mean, as loud as you think a guitar is, like you can just unplug a guitar or turn the amp down. And like your parents don't hear anything.
The drums ironically they kind of like blend in, they get cathartic after a while. Especially if I'm in there playing like a practicing like an etude or something. I'm just doing the same thing over and over. She'll drown that out eventually. Yeah. But if I'm back there on the fucking like clarinet,
just squeaking.
Yeah, it's like what the hell's going on back? Like stop it, take that thing back. But like one year he sent me home with an alto sax and I kind of took to it.
Yeah,
I got a little book and I was like playing little melodies and shit. So then like at some point in high school they got wind of that. They were like, "Don't you play saxophone?" I was like, I own one. They're like, cool.
Here's a Barry.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
let's give you the hardest one.
So
I played alto for 3 years actually, and then I traded in for an acoustic guitar.
UNO they had me, but whatever. It didn't. But I was playing a lot of vibes. I play a lot of vibes at UNO too, actually.
Wow.
Same kind of situation. OC. So what happened was I was in like the combo, and we were supposed to go to Europe, for the exchange or whatever. Like we moved to Innsbruck and travel, and then but I got to gig with Kermit.
Oh, okay.
So I went to Europe.
You were in college when you got that gig.
Yeah, so I went to Europe with him instead. So then OC Davis ended up going with the combo. But then the next semester, when I like got back in school, like OC took my spots, and I had to play vibes in that combo. It's just like high school all over again. I was like, oh,
wow,
there's too many drummers here now.
Yeah. So what years were you at UNO? You don't have to date yourself if you don't want to.
92 to 98. Something like that.
Yeah. No one graduates on time from UNO.
No.
I don't think it's ever happened in the history of UNO.
I was in Europe at least half that time.
Well, the thing about UNO is that like...
But I played with all my professors, which was also hilarious.
Oh, that's cool, yeah.
Like, I played gigs with Ed Peterson, Ellis Marsalis.
Oh, wow.
Me and Victor Atkins were in Kermit's band together.
Victor is still teaching
he was
there.
my jazz piano teacher.
Victor,
I'm not going to... We got to get Victor on the...
Was he a student or was he a teacher?
He was like maybe a grad student, but like he was an adjunct.
Oh, okay.
He taught my jazz piano class.
Yeah, because he's still teaching there to this day.
I got to get him to tell the story because I don't know how much he wants to reveal about it. But just think about it. We were in a band together, but he was also my...
Yeah,
there was some...
Of course.
Anyway, we need to get him on to talk about it.
Yeah, that would be very entertaining, actually.
Especially from his perspective, I'm sure it's fucking hilarious. But anyway, and then and Steve got frustrated with me because I dropped out of his class a bunch, and he was like, "Look, don't come back to my class." He was just like, "Christmas came early. Like, here you go." Like,
that's kind of like what I gathered when I was at UNO.
Yeah, is that there would be all these students who like just never showed up or whatever. I think it got more. The reins got tightened. When I came in like the second year, so it was like shit was very loose. But when I was there, it was the curriculum. You know what I'm saying? It was kind of loose when I was there. Like, right. I mean, like you get what you want out of it. Like you have these amazing people you can study with, so like you can learn a lot. But they also like there are people who just never showed up, and they would just pass them because they don't want to see them next year. So like you deserve an F, but I'll give you like a C- or whatever it takes just to get you out of my class. So I don't have to see you next time. Yeah, it wasn't really that for me. It was just like I just wasn't there. Like I was just gigging a lot. You know what I mean? Like, and it was just like, and I remember Ellis even had a conversation with me like, "Why are you still here?" But you got pressure. I'm like, I can't drop out of school. My mom's gonna kill me. You know what I mean? It's like, but dude, you've already been to Europe 3 times. Like you're like. Yeah, you're already doing the thing. Like you don't have 50% chance that UNO lost your transcript anyway. So even if you want to go somewhere else, you can't get it. Oh, and I owed them so much money in parking tickets, I couldn't even. Yeah, like, there's that too. Like, it was like they were like whatever. It doesn't matter. Yeah. It was a great experience though. Honestly, the cats I was there with was some heavy hitters. So I appreciated that time. You were there with some heavy hitters too, though. But I barely missed the Ellis. Period. I think I got there like a year after Ellis retired. Yeah, man. Ellis ran the big band, man. That was intimidating, huh? Yeah, and it was like a bunch of cats in that big band. Like I can imagine. Like Bryce Winston and John Ellis on William Sperandi and all the cats, Antoine Dry, all the Jeremy Davenport, cats like that. It's like, oh man, this is heavy, man. Branford, Branford went there? No, Branford came and did like a like a clinic or whatever. Right. And then I was slacking off. I remember, and I showed up that day because I heard Branford was coming, and then Ellis was like, "Yeah, you're playing," and I was like, "Wait, what?" Like I missed the rehearsal, all that. Like I didn't know. You were playing what instrument? I was playing drums with Branford, on the thing. In front of the faculty and all this, like the music school, and I'm like, unprepared. You know what I mean? Yeah, swing out at 400 BPM. He's calling like stablemates and shit like that with odd meters and odd, sections, and I'm just like, man, we got through it. It's just like on vibes. Yeah, it's just like what's happening right now. Like, like somebody else get on the drums, get Freeman the fuck out of here. Wow. Yeah, so that's whatever. Yeah, we had a good time. Yeah, man. I mean, Ed Peterson's first band was nuts. It was me and Glenn Patcher on piano and David Pulfis. Oh wow, where's David Pulfis? I haven't seen him in a long time. I think he works in computers now. But I saw him playing at the. I went somewhere. It doesn't matter. I saw him recently. Okay. But I haven't seen him in a long time. Ed was like, he had just come from Chicago. He was from part of that free jazz shit in Chicago. So he was like, he was on one back then, and like his shows used to be. Man, like exhausting, like the songs were all intricate and like odd meters just thrown in the middle and just like crazy. Oh no, I remember like because he was one of my teachers. Test was the name of the band. Oh, okay. Ed Peterson and the Test, and that's what it felt like. It is. It definitely is what it is. Yeah. He's a teacher with his eyes closed, and then like if he didn't like your answer, he'd close his eyes even more. Mm-hmm. You're like, fuck, what am I doing wrong here? I don't know what do you want me to say? But he'd be like, take this home over the summer. Here's 60 pages of 2 5 licks in C sharp. Well, he had his book that
Which
I guess he was writing it though at the time when I was
probably
there,
go find that book.
Yeah.
Because I might understand it now. I remember like that was like my first introduction. Like I transferred into UNO as a sophomore, and then it was like Ed Peterson class, and someone described it like trying to fill up a coffee cup with a fire hose. It's just so much information just getting like pummeled into your head. And I'm sure like I got a lot out of it that I didn't even realize. But I used to be pretty intimidated by that.
It's a true blessing. I mean, I guess people who go to jazz schools all over the country feel like that, but it's different, man. Like all these like these actual genius people that we had like bestowing knowledge upon us.
No,
you know
I know.
what I'm saying? It's crazy. Like,
there's part of me that wishes I could like relive that now that I understand everything a little bit more, you know?
I'm telling you, there's things that Harold Baptiste and Ellis Marsalis told me when I was, 19, 20, 21 years old. That I literally like, I'll be walking down the street and be like, oh, that's like, I get it now. You know what I mean? Like just the wealth of knowledge from those people that like you can't even comprehend it at that age, especially like.
No, I couldn't comprehend.
When I came to New Orleans, like everybody was still alive.
Yeah.
Like I played with a bunch of people. I didn't know who they were.
Yeah.
It was just like this old cat or this old drunk cat or this old mean cat or this old like, you know what I'm saying? That's how I thought of them. You know what I mean? Then and then later in life when you get computers, you're like, wait.
Yeah, you can like look up their Wikipedia
wait a second,
or whatever.
like,
yeah.
Put a bunch of gigs with that dude at Vaughn's. Like, I didn't realize he was like in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. You know what I mean?
No, it's crazy. I used to play with Jerry Jumanville. What a character.
Perfect example. Yeah, exactly.
And people don't really know about him, but I mean, if you got him in the right moment when he was like really on, and like just put him on like a medium tempo F blues, like I've never heard anything like that. Like I mean, it was like David Fathead Newman.
Yes.
Reincarnated.
1000%. Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, but like the real thing, it wasn't just like a kid who checked him out. It was like someone who lived that era.
I mean, Harry Connick's whole band. Think about it. And Harry was like 25 years old with this band. Think about who's in the band.
Yeah.
It was like Leroy Jones, Craig Klein.
Wow. Okay.
Lucien Barbaran, Shannon Powell.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Jerry Jumanville.
Yeah.
It's just like Jeremy Davenport.
Yeah.
It's like, like.
Wow. That's.
And they're out there making on the pop charts and shit.
Yeah.
Fucking big band.
Yeah.
Think about that. Like.
To the point that Harry Connick Jr. is now he's like a sitcom star now or something. He's
been in rom-coms and shit.
Yeah, in rom-coms. That's when you know you made it. When they start hiring you to be in the.
He was in Independence Day.
He was?
Yeah.
What was he? What are you doing?
I mean, I think he died early on. He was like one of the pilots in the first couple of scenes.
He was a redneck. He was like, I'm going to fly into the fucking
No, he wasn't that one.
He wasn't that guy.
He was in it, though. Go check it out. He's in Independence Day, which is...
That's crazy.
Uh-huh.
Man, we got to get better at music. I got to get the movie roles. Come on, man. I need.
Anyway, let's take a break, man.
All right,
talk about something else when we come back. We're here live with the Shadow People. We got Drew Mees. We got to get Drew on the mic, man. Because first of all, Drew, we're gonna come back. I got some shit for Drew. Don't worry.
Okay, we'll put Drew in the hot seat, and I'll run the cameras.
Assistant DA. All right,
we're here. I'm not Nigel.
And we're back. Yeah.
Oh yeah, the news.
The news. Oh yeah, the news is upon us.
Cheryl Hines' MAGA makeover has her Hollywood colleagues scratching their heads. That is weird. She's like the one reason I don't want to watch Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Which is crazy because that's probably my favorite show of all time.
It's great, but I wonder what Larry David has to say about her and RFK.
I'm sure he has a lot to say.
I'm sure he has a lot to say about it.
Anyway, that's wild.
Yeah.
Cheryl Hines. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for your life. Anyway, what was I going to talk about?
I don't know. Should we just read more headlines? Start sharing and centralizing information with 50% off Slack Pro. That's just an ad. That's not even a headline. Let's just read ads. Our podcast format now.
Unsponsored ads.
We just read
unsponsored
ads. We don't even get paid.
It's a great idea.
Send us your ads. We'll read them for free.
And I want to shout out to Nigel Hall, obviously not here. I think he's over the Pacific right now, somewhere in between Japan and Hawaii. Or maybe he's in Hawaii, but it's probably like 4. What time is it? It's so early. So
man,
either way,
I don't know.
He hasn't slept. I don't think he slept in a few days. So
it's probably like midnight in Japan right now.
Well, I think he's in Hawaii.
Oh, in Hawaii.
On the way, maybe.
Nobody knows what time it is in Hawaii right now.
Exactly. People in Hawaii don't even know
what time zone is that. I don't even know what the time zone would be called. Hawaii time.
Oh no, Drew can look it up for us.
Ultra Pacific time.
Exactly.
Hawaii 5-0. It's just always 5 o'clock in Hawaii.
You can always drink, and you always have a little bit of a beard.
Yeah, exactly.
All the 5 o'clock things.
That's You've just been surfing all day. It's time for a drink.
So, Drew, let's talk about our sports teams who are currently on a race to the bottom. Saints.
Oh man,
Pelicans.
we're doing so well.
Yeah. We have a new quarterback. I'm using my quotation fingers because I'm not sure about that. I mean, he looks the part. He's tall.
I honestly don't even know the name of the guy.
I can't say his name.
We're gonna swap out
Rattler or something?
How do you pronounce his name?
Shuck.
Who was the Rattler guy? Wasn't there some guy named Rattler?
Skip Rattler.
Good yet name, Spencer Rattler.
He's not playing anymore?
Well, he's gonna be the backup now, but his career's not over. He'll get a job.
I mean, he's a backup quarterback.
He might be back. Or a desperate team might try to start over. He wasn't complete dog shit, but our roster sucks so bad. It's just like you can't even evaluate anyone.
But even if you're a backup quarterback, like how much do you get paid?
That's kind of the job.
How much do you get paid for a year? Like $1 million?
$5 million.
$5 million.
Yeah.
Oh, then you could just do 1 year of backup quarterback, don't play, and then you retire for the rest of your life.
There's people make whole careers where they play like 3 games.
Chase Daniel played for 12 years. Chase Daniel made like $70 million. He played like 5 games total in his career.
I would be so happy to just sit on the bench of the NFL for a year and make $5 million and then never work again.
I mean, those guys play roles. They're like legitimately when they're holding that clipboard and the headset. They're like a kind of assistant quarterback coach.
Speaking of that, the owner of the Colts, who's like my age or maybe a little bit younger, right? So the Colts owner died. Jim Irsay, a controversial figure in his own right, which we don't need to get into all that because we don't care about the Colts like that. But the point of this is that this woman who owns the team now, she decided that she was going to be on the sidelines herself with a clipboard and headphones, and people were talking shit. They're making fun of her, and she's like, "No, I want to know what's going on. Like, I'm paying these people. I want to hear what they're saying."
Yeah, so she hears all the shit. She's got a clipboard.
She got a clipboard. But check it out. But the Colts
she's the owner.
She's the owner.
Oh, okay.
And she's on the sideline with a clipboard and they're all making fun of her and she's like out there in like her business suit, like her jewels and shit, like an owner.
Pantsuit.
Right, she's out there in her pantsuit looking like an owner.
Yeah.
But she's got the fucking clipboard and the thing. And people they're talking shit about her. But the Colts are literally the best team in the league right now.
Yeah, it's true.
She's like, no, fuck that. Like, I own this team. Like, I want to hear what the fuck y'all are saying to each other.
How old is she?
She's like my age. That's what I'm saying.
How does she own a team?
Because the owner died. So I guess she's the daughter.
How does she have the money? Yeah,
she's the daughter, I'm sure, because she has the same last name. So I'm assuming she's the daughter. Yeah, so she got the team now. And
wow.
I'm like, no, respect her mind. Like y'all talking shit, but look, team fucking crushing it though. So hey.
Yeah, I was actually just kind of disappointed when
I got more faith in her than Mickey Loomis.
I was kind of disappointed when the Saints actually won a game because, like, if you kind of think about it, we could have had a perfect record. I mean, a losing record, but like a perfect losing record.
It's surprising that we decided to go ahead
and win one.
Yeah. Nah, they've been trying to win,
But it's like the worst loser is also like the best. It's like your first place of losing.
That's true.
So like I guess we're still probably first place of losing.
Yeah, I think we're still winning that race.
Maybe
we're still winning that race, but we could have had a perfect record. Now we have like a tainted record of 1-7 or whatever.
And they beat like a halfway decent team too. It makes no sense.
Who was it again?
The Giants.
The Giants.
The New York Football Giants.
Oh, that one.
Yeah,
okay, yeah. Not just really big people.
No, was it just
not just huge people?
Yeah. Was it a Titan or a Giant? It was a regular, very big man.
Normal size, but called the Giants.
And the Pelicans are equally as shitty.
That's what I hear.
They might not win the game either. Shit.
I don't know.
At this point.
That would actually be more impressive.
That would be monumentous.
To make it through an entire NBA season without winning a game. How many games is that? Like
if anybody can do it,
games?
the Pelicans can do it.
82.
80. I said 180. I was close.
Yeah.
I just added 100.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, they suck ass,
Wow.
And that's been thoroughly documented. I went to a game and really it was just.
Is Zion playing?
I want you to do no.
They don't tell you until you're in the car on the way to the game.
Yeah.
And boop boop. Zion's not playing. You're like, I didn't even know he was injured.
Yeah, he pretty much is just.
So what happened? All the kids. Drew, tell me what happened. So all the kids showed up. All right, what happened?
So it's school night. Right. We're playing the Boston Celtics. They're missing their best guy. And they traded away or didn't re-sign 2, 3, 4 of their best guys. They're not supposed to be good either. And there's no sign that Zion's injured or anything, and it's my school's like school night, like my kids' school nights. We get all the kids together. Half of them have to be there early because there's like a little on the court thing, and that's cool that they did that. Not for every kid, God forbid, but like some select kids got selected out of the school night kids, so that was cool. I'll give them that.
So they're doing random selection of kids.
Yeah, I mean, we don't find out till we're on the way there that Zion's not only injured but not playing. And we get there. This one time, like, there isn't some kind of little door. You would think that kids' night, they'd be like, here's your little trinket. They give adults all kind of trinkets.
They didn't have any toys?
Red shirts and stupid little hats and little fuckeries.
Right.
But, no, that night they omitted after already disappointing the kids, knowing they were keeping us out on a school night, knowing that they made half of them get there at 5 o'clock, weren't going to get home till like 11. And then they shit the bed by like 32 points, losing to like a team that's probably should be bottom 10 this year. And 32.
Fun and entertainment for the whole family.
Oh, yeah. Not
Great.
one redeeming factor the entire game.
Did you at least like drink some $15 beers?
I had a $15 beer because at least the kids were kind of having fun, but I felt bad for them.
Did you give your kids a $15 beer?
Like an $8 smoothie. And y'all got rid of the muscle punch and shit. Now it's just all these sugary ones.
I gotta say $8.
Strawberry Extreme. It's the same as the one with the bananas without the bananas.
Yeah.
I gotta say $8 for a smoothie at a basketball game. That's actually a really good price.
I mean, it is named after the.
I mean, like
it is called the Smoothie King Center.
Like 12 ounces.
I mean, the little like Pizza Hut pizza is like $27 or something.
No, it's
you
the
know
best.
Petrified pizza, we like to call it.
Petrified pizza. Yeah.
You can get straws there. So if you want straws for your other shit where they don't have straws, you just go to the smoothie stand. They do give you straws there. So.
If you just want to get some sea turtle, shove one up a sea
turtle. Now the thing is, if you go down, to the club, they got some good shit down there, right? Philly cheesesteaks and shit. And if you get some,
where's the club?
It's the club section. They got a little club up in there. You can sneak down there. It's the Pelicans. You can get there. I know what
you're talking about.
You go up in there, and they got you get these fries from the good burger place. And put the Philly cheesesteak shit on top of the fries.
Oh, that sounds pretty good. Actually,
now that's gonna cost you like $23 to get, but. Now
I'm remembering that I didn't get dinner last night.
Right. Oh yeah. Sorry about that.
The club forgot to make me my dinner. But anyway,
not even.
Which club, Danny? No,
but this is actually reminding me, like, you used to play at the Pelicans game, or it was before the Hornets. Yeah. And they just gave you that pass, and you could literally go anywhere in the arena. Like you could just walk into the locker room if you wanted.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, it was a crazy.
Well, I got in trouble. I got one trouble one time because I was talking to Steve Nash because for some reason Steve Nash used to come to Vaughn's a lot.
Weird.
Yeah, you know how Vaughn's is. Like,
what about that?
We're not gonna talk about that, but Anyway, so Steve.
I love that story.
Yeah, Steve Nash. So I met him at Vaughn's like a couple of times. So like I'm playing the game, and there was just like he saw me from the court. And I'm like trying to go holler at him halftime, and they were like, "What the fuck are you doing back here? Why is the band guy back here? Yeah, just like
run on court mid game.
Why is the band guy back here trying to fucking touch Steve Nash and get the fuck out of here before he arrest you?" I was like, "No, that's my homie." But yeah, it was fun. It was a good time. But the team was shitty then too. I mean, I think that's why they had the band.
Yeah, that was fun though. That was a
lot of fun. Yeah.
I enjoyed doing.
What happened was. Rest in peace, Tom Benson. But when he bought the team, because actually, where Antiquity DJs up there, they got the little platform. Now I think they were gonna move the band up there because we had talked about it.
Oh, that makes sense.
But then because the NBA owned the team for that 1 year because the team was so shitty. Remember there was no owner.
I don't remember that.
So whatever, there was a George Shin. You gotta look it up. It's a whole thing. Anyway, so there was at some point the NBA owned the Hornets, right? Yeah, they were trying to find an owner. So like. When Tom Benson bought the team, he cut a lot of shit, including the band. They was like, we're not paying for that shit anymore.
Which was like $500,
right? But they had already but they had already built a stage for it, which was crazy. It's like, well,
wow, and that's when they put Antiquity up there.
Not until like years later. Now when they started spending money again, but it was a while.
He DJs at the church I play at. His dad's the preacher.
Oh wow,
Household of Faith.
That makes a lot of sense.
Antoine Barrier is his dad.
I love hearing him spin. I seen him live.
He's great, man. He's great.
Yeah. And he just put out Antiquity.
Yeah, and he just put out that song with Pell
and Dawn
Richard.
A great song. I played it on OZ a couple of times.
Supposedly doing really well.
Yeah.
They just went to.
We're trying to get Pell on the podcast too. We got him.
Oh, that would be cool.
On the ever growing list.
We got to get him on here. Yeah. But yeah, Antoine just went to.
Also, Alfred Banks. Need to get Alfred on the pad. Maybe
man.
both of them. We're gonna. We got some people.
There's drama in that. I
definitely want to talk to him.
Yeah, I don't. I feel like I should just remove myself from that whole situation if there is.
You go back in the dark corner. We'll get Nigel. I'll Nigel there for that one. Don't you
know
worry
what's weird?
about it.
It's like if you're friends with a couple and they break up. Mm-hmm. Like you don't want to have to choose like who's gonna be my friend out of this couple.
Yeah, I've been there. Trust me.
Yeah, it feels like that, but we don't have to get into that. It doesn't matter. That's their stuff.
We'll let them come tell the story. That's what I'm
let them tell the story.
Right.
But it's funny too because then like someone will call you from like the situation and be like trying to talk shit about the other person, and you're kind of like I don't really even want to be involved in this shit.
Yeah,
like this doesn't have anything to do with me. I'm cool with both of y'all. But yeah, I remember playing sidelines for the Hornets games. That was so funny. Like we basically had courtside seats.
Oh yeah, we could do whatever we want.
Yeah.
Then they start giving us beer passes and shit. It got to Well, see, this is funny. So one time, I don't even know if you know this. So one time, one of like the I mean, there was no GM, so I don't know. He was like some executive, like one of the executives, right? So he's like, like the music, we stopped giving a shit after a while. Obviously, the team's like 2-35 at this point. So they're like. At some point the guy came up to me and he was like, hey man, like, is there any way y'all could play like some more jovial music or like he's like, it's getting a little dark. And I was like, yeah. I was like, well, look, man. I was like, he was like, I mean, we pay you guys well. I was like, I'm gonna stop you right there.
Did you have like Mike Dillon in your band?
Yeah, I was like, look, man. I was like, look, we love basketball and it's fucking Wednesday night. That's why we're here. I was like, don't get it twisted. I'm like, y'all ain't paying us shit. I'm like, first of all, like Drew said, we got to be here at 4:00 to do a sound check that doesn't matter because we're in a fucking arena, right? You know what I'm saying? Exactly. And then like, we don't get out to 10:00. The team fucking sucks. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And you want me to play for fucking? And you want me to play 40 seconds of jovial music every fucking 22 minutes or whatever? Like, the fuck out of here, dog. I was like, look,
$125.
I was like, you're out of your jurisdiction right now with me. I was like, look, I'm hired by Irvin Mayfield, which is true at the time.
Oh yeah, that's right. It was run by Nojo. Yeah,
like, you got to go talk to them about that. I was like, look, if somebody's like fucking with one of the cheerleaders, or we get too drunk, or like we're running on the court or some shit like that, then you could talk to me. But but the music, get the fuck out of here. I was like, why don't y'all win a fucking game? If you want me to play something jovial,
exactly,
get the fuck out of here. Like,
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so that was my
the game deserved like a death march.
Exactly.
Music,
like, come on, man. And this was in between. Chris Paul had already left, and Anthony Davis hadn't gotten here yet. Like, we were so bad, that's how we got Anthony Davis. So it was literally no.
Yeah.
I don't want to shit on the team. They were NBA players technically, but there was no stars on that team.
They're better than I would be.
Yeah.
I think, and you never know. Maybe I should have pursued basketball.
And we had killing bands, like you said.
Yeah. No, it was. I mean.
Yeah.
But yeah, I remember. Yeah, that was.
I mean, they still do them.
Yeah, they still do
halftime thing, huh?
Halftime and
they do halftime, but this was like it was like we set up like next to where the
in the tunnel kind of.
Yeah, it was like where the cheerleaders come out and like where the players come out of the tunnel, like right by the courtside seats. And then it would be like, whenever there was a break, it's like play for 20 seconds. It was a very weird, and then you would have like an hour and a half off, and you were just like,
right.
They gave us these laminated passes.
The arena, exactly.
No, like you could go literally anywhere. With like you could just bring the pass on a night you're not playing, and you could just go anywhere in the arena. Like I've always been. I mean, I shouldn't even say this on the podcast, but I feel like New Orleans, if you really like want to do damage, there's no security in New Orleans.
Oh wow!
I remember doing a gig one time with James Martin at I guess the Four Seasons or one of those hotels, and it was during the what was it like it was like some NBA All-Star, it was something was going on.
Yeah.
But like I just walked up there, but then they put us in this green room, and directly across the hall from our green room, they had some event that was all 50 governors from every state were just in this room, and nobody was checking me. I just had a suit on, so I was safe to go. I could have just like
somebody was watching you from somewhere, probably.
Oh man, no one was like, they did have their security, but like I literally was just, I could have just like walked in and met any governor. But it's like nobody's checking me. It's like every governor in the United States. It's funny you say that because we played at the Super Bowl, but outside this year we played outside, like on the little stage. Speaking of that, the people we were just talking about were there too, which is crazy. The duo. Oh, okay, yeah.
Anyway, that's wild.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
We were playing for but we're like marching around the dome and shit, right? Like pregame.
Yeah.
Or whatever. And those guys were playing on stage, and also I think Sweet Crew was playing there.
Oh yeah, okay.
But the thing is, I could have just went to the game. Like I had my shit with me, so but if I had my drums with me, I could have just walked right into the.
I'm convinced that definitely in New Orleans,
I definitely could have just went to the Super Bowl, easily, no problem. I was there,
for sure,
no ticket, none of that.
For sure in New Orleans, and maybe this might apply at other places, but if you just dressed appropriately and you have an instrument on your back, you can pretty much get into anywhere. You know, it's like that YouTube series where there's
New Orleans. I snuck into Red Rocks one time, so it was years ago. It was,
I got my drums. I'm playing.
It was tonight. Galactic and Ween and Tenacious D.
Weird.
At Red Rocks, right? So at the time, I was rolling with Houseman. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
So I'm trying to go see Houseman. So I was one of the tech dudes I knew. I was buying weed from him or something. You know how it is. And so I'm like, he was like, the tech entrance is open because they're it's load in right now. So it was just motherfuckers just coming and going. It's just cool. So we just grabbed a bunch of towels, walked through there, and then I just went straight to Galactic's green room. Yeah. I'm just hiding out down there. You know what I'm saying? But then unfortunately for me, Houseman showed up first.
Right.
So then I'm just down there kicking it with him.
Yeah.
Then Jack Black shows up. I'm smoking weed with Jack Black. So by the time Galactic shows up, they're I've already drank half thirsty. They're what the fuck are you?
Yeah, why are you here?
Oh yeah, my bad. I was hanging out with, so yeah, it happens.
There's that YouTube series or Instagram, whatever, where these two guys put on construction hats and just carry a ladder and they just get into anywhere,
We did that too. I can talk about it now. I think the statute of limitations is gone, but we started this place. I stayed in this place with a bunch of musicians. I'm gonna name them. It was Aaron Wilkinson, Tom Leggett, Ted Hefko, myself, all stayed in a place together. We're in
New Orleans.
In New Orleans, we were in our 20s, So then but this place had an amazing grapefruit tree. I'm talking about some of the most delicious grapefruits.
I gotta get a grapefruit tree.
No, and it was just plentiful. Every 2-3 months, the bitch would just fill up with the most amazing pink grapefruits. We make these drinks out of them. Our friend W, Scott W, he made a famous drink called the Pink Panty Pull Down that came. You can only make it with these particular grapefruits though, right?
That's a very nice.
So then we all moved out, probably kicked out of the place at some point. We had been there for a couple of years. It was in Broadmoor, and so, but the springtime came around. It was time to make more, daiquiris. But it's but we got these grapefruits. So our friend, I'm not gonna name him, he had a construction company.
Okay.
So we just got a bunch of T-shirts from him and just got up on the ladder and just peeled 500 grapefruits off the tree.
Oh yeah, man.
Just Friday, and people out there with their kids in the neighborhood waving ass and shit. We're just working on the tree.
Man, I gotta get a grapefruit tree though.
Oh, the grapefruits was fucking incredible.
I just planted a lime tree in my yard.
Citrus in New Orleans, it's
great. I have I had a satsuma tree in my last house. It was amazing. January, I'd get 200 satsumas. It would be the point where I would fill up a little bit, plastic bag and go to rehearsal with 30 satsumas in a bag. Mm-hmm. It's amazing.
Anyway,
fruit. You guys know about fruit? You know about fruit, Drew?
I know about the magical fruit.
What's a magical fruit?
I don't know, beans or something.
Oh, beans. Yeah.
And speaking of fruit, I'm not gonna get political at all, but I'm just gonna say right now, if you had a means, donate to some food banks, some food organizations.
Yeah.
You know what they are? Look them up online because shit's going down literally tomorrow.
Yeah.
So let's.
What's going on tomorrow?
Make sure we feed the kids. People with SNAP benefits about to get cut.
It gets cut tomorrow.
So
wow.
Let's make sure we help everybody, man. I don't know, Drew. We'll look it up. I'm gonna find out whatever the best organization is. We'll put it down on the screen
for sure.
And make sure you go donate. There's some local ones, some good local ones. We'll get the links up, and y'all make sure y'all donate food, man, because the people.
And this shit is so crazy.
The old people, the children, they need to eat. Clearly, so.
I saw a stat. It costs the average taxpayer $36 a year to ensure that people have SNAP benefits, and somehow that's the problem. But I mean, I know you said don't.
How much you pay for Chris Brown tickets or fucking?
I mean, or how much does
Taylor Swift tickets?
Trump grift off his crypto grifts? You know what I mean? It's this dude's grifting $1 billion off the top of whatever.
I spent $15 on coffee today.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. You could have fed a family of 4.
Right. And I got a nice ass coffee machine at my house.
Yeah, me too.
It's so that's people got to start thinking about shit like that. Anyway, so we need to.
It's a crazy world.
We need to make sure we feed the people, man.
This is Danny Abel with the news.
That's the news.
Yeah, that's
I'm gonna say one thing though. I think it backfired a little bit in some of these states. because I'm like, I don't know if y'all know how percentages work, but there's not. I mean, the people on Snap is like, it's crazy. Like West Virginia, North Carolina, Louisiana. It's like
it's not all libtards.
No, not even close. It's literally all red states. The people who are like suffering the most from this.
Exactly.
It's like, I don't know who y'all think is on Snap, but it's not what y'all think it is.
I think everyone just. Right. I think there's just like a general mentality of like, that's not me. It's someone else. Even if you're the person on Snap, it's still like all these other motherfuckers are stealing my money. You know what I mean?
We're all way closer to being on Snap than we are to being billionaires.
Exactly.
Like, wait.
Exactly. Think about the pandemic. Like,
yeah, come on, man.
Like we were all on Snap at that point. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like every single one of us, and no one was complaining about it.
Nope.
Yeah, I don't know.
Anyway.
It's a crazy world we live in right now, but it's only going to get crazier, I think. We got some time before it bottoms out.
It's cool, but it's New Orleans, man. No, I'm just saying. I mean, we, just be conscious of your people, your neighbors.
Yeah.
Make sure everybody gets to eat. It seems like a basic fundamental we should all adhere to. But
yeah,
and not even healthcare. That's a whole different thing. We're not going to get into all that.
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
If we could at least make sure everybody eats.
At least eat. That's great. Like the number one
baseline.
Like the first step of healthcare is eating.
Right.
So that's the start of healthcare.
Right. Anyway, that's all I got on that.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. That's
cool.
So yeah,
so what you got coming up, Danny? You putting out any new music or? I know you're working on something.
Well, me and Drew are always working on stuff that we just finished another commercial that we scored.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've got like some long-term goals to like record some music, and I've got like a bunch of originals that I want to like do some stuff with, but it's always the same kind of like financing it, figuring out who you want on the recording. I think like, it's easy to like overthink that process and then you just don't ever do anything, I actually really admire you for that. Is that like, you like have it in your head, like, I'm going to get this thing, I'm going to put it out, and then you just make the session happen and you just do it. I think it's easy to like. I think
I ride the line of insanity maybe than you do. I can't hold that shit in too long, or it's gonna turn to something else.
Yeah, for me it's like
if I don't get it out in artistic form, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think for me and a lot of people, it's like we write the songs, we do whatever, and then you just sort of sit on it, and then 10 years later, you're like, wait, I had this song that I really liked. And there is like
Danny, you were here. Go watch the Jazzy Jazz episode again. I mean,
of course,
put this shit out. I mean,
I know, but really, finances is a part of it.
It is.
And
being an executive producer is not fun.
Yeah, but I mean,
it's a nice title, but it's not.
But it's
fun.
really just like, in the end, how much money is it? I mean, this is always like, I'm just saying the things that make you not do the. Right. Not actually do the project, but like, in your head, you think, like, how much is it going to cost? How much time is this going to be? How much money am I never going to make off this? But it's, there is like the intangibles that come with it, right? Like you put out a bunch of music, you might not get enough streams or sales to pay for the session, but like if it leads to a good gig, that paid for the session. You know what I mean? If it leads to like building your career a little bit, then it's worth it. And it's easy to overlook that side. But
I mean,
I've got stuff in my head.
You got to take, it's hard, man. It's hard to make songs without having the agenda. You know what I mean? It's like, you don't like, we talk about it all the time. You want to be like, I'm going to make this song to get a Grammy, or I'm going to make this song to make sure it gets in a commercial. Or I'm going to make this song to make sure, I get a blowjob, or whatever people write songs for. It's like, I'm just saying, but
only reason I've ever written a song.
Right. You know what I mean? But it's like, like you said, for me, it's just like when the idea comes, it's just like I kind of like want to just get it out there. And then also just because we have a platform, like I'm still able to present it. Like we can write this song and put it out, and I can go perform it for people. Yeah. It might only be 3 people, but you know what I'm saying? But like I get to do it.
For one person, aka Brew Bruiser at
right,
Jimmy.
Exactly.
Oh man!
Oh my God, that was a nightmare.
Yeah, I don't know if I should even bring out that place up, but
they don't even deserve the pub right now.
He actually like canceled the gig we were supposed to have next month.
Yeah, I'm glad he did. I wish I would have canceled mine, but it's fine. We sounded good.
Yeah, no, he said it sounded great.
You know,
he said it was loud as fuck in the house, but he said it sounded good. But I'm sure
it would have been that loud if there actually would have been people there.
I just love the idea of you doing a private show for Brew Bruiser.
It was great.
The one dude.
Yeah, it was amazing.
At the place. I love that idea.
He's a very vivid audience, actually.
Oh man, I could see him. Yeah,
he was into it.
He's breakdancing, just spinning on his head.
Yeah, exactly.
in the crowd.
Shout out to Brew Bruiser too.
Yeah,
man.
Brew Bruiser. What a big dog.
Speaking of other people, man, like just grinding for so long. He's actually the reason I know you. I mean, you knew me. You knew who I was because you had seen me play.
Yeah.
But we didn't, Brew was how I met both of y'all, actually.
Right. I can see that.
Because I was trying to find a guitar player for Smokers World.
Oh, that makes sense.
He was like, oh, I'm playing with this dude, Danny. You definitely got to come check him out.
Yeah.
And that's when y'all was still playing the Blue Now. And I was like,
oh, wow.
And then I was like, oh, shit, Pizza Man. Because, Foo used to deliver food to my house. Shout out to Foo. I love Foo.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. But, he used to like, that's how I knew him. Yeah, it was like...
He's always tell stories about Rotolo.
I was like, oh, my dog. I was like, yeah, because we probably talked about drums and shit when he dropped the pizza off or whatever. And I was like, oh, that's cool. I'm glad to see he working, you know what I'm saying? And then like that's when I met you and I was like, these cats is fucking killing. Like, wait a second. Like, I need to holler at you about playing some gigs with me. Thank you.
Wow. Yeah, Big Dog Brew Bruiser. Shout out. I was hanging out with him till about 4 a.m. last night.
That explains
a lot.
I don't
know what I was doing.
Explains a lot.
I played at Snug last night and then Victor Campbell and like this whole kind of Cuban crew, and then Raja was playing. They were over at Cafe Istanbul. It was really good though, man. It was they were playing with some passion. Hafet was like, he was feeling it, man. He's such like I don't know. He's just the way he plays is like it's very much from the heart, So I was out there till. So
what about your Cuba? Well, you've been to Cuba too.
I went in 2020. Yeah,
I remember when you went
right before the pandemic.
And then but also Brazil. Talk about your wife's Brazilian, obviously, but like you were just down there for a while. You got some musical connections. Tell us about it.
Yeah, there's this keyboard player Luciano, Luciano Leais. It's hard to pronounce it correctly. Leon. There's like a sound that I can't do. Anyway, he's like a piano player from the south of Brazil. He's super into New Orleans music. So he comes here like once or twice a year. And I've met him here through Tom Worrell, actually. Like they work together. So just coincidentally, I was going to be in Brazil at the same time Luciano was already booking gigs with Tom. So then he hooked up gigs that the three of us did together. But man, it was amazing. It was really, really cool. I mean, I already love just going to Brazil, but then like knowing that I can go there and actually like
work,
work and schedule gigs. Because I don't know, there's this thing about like being a musician, maybe other people feel this way, but like when you go somewhere and you don't have anything to do, like it's not that I don't enjoy vacation, but you just kind of feel restless. There's like this, like, what am I doing with my life? Like, why am I here just doing nothing?
It's hard to turn it off.
It's hard to turn it off.
Yeah.
And also, I mean, music's a different kind of career or profession, whatever you want to call it. Like, it's not like a thing like, oh, I got to go clock in. It's like, this is what I would be doing anyway.
But you better go clock in.
Well, I mean, you got to get paid, but you know what I'm saying? It's like,
exactly.
It's like what I want to be doing anyway. Like when I'm in Brazil, I'm going out to hear music every day, whether or not I'm,
right.
And I've actually made some friends with some other, like some samba musicians down there and whatever. But it's amazing. I love it. If shit hits the fan here, I'll just move to Brazil.
I mean, great
Maybe,
plan.
I don't know.
I'm just saying, like, I kind of feel the same way, like when I go to Mexico City, try to hook up with people.
Yeah.
But like, because just from our times in Europe, like, I mean, the musicians over there, they work hard too,
Of course.
But they get taken care of a lot better than we do.
In Europe, for sure. France has that whole,
it's just like,
they have the, I don't know what you call it, but I guess stipend, or, it's like a government, like if you're a musician and you work a certain amount.
France, Japan, Canada, there's a lot of countries that do that, in Germany. So it's like, it's weird that.
Imagine that, like supporting the arts. But it was weird. I was talking to, I was in France like a year ago, and I don't know if you remember Will Thompson, the bass player that used to live here.
Yeah,
he lives in Paris now.
Yeah, he was, when I was in Netherlands 2 years ago, he was on that festival too.
Right.
Yeah.
But he was talking about how there is a different kind of
we know a lot of cats in Paris, though. You personally, too. We both know a lot of cats.
Sam Dickey just moved out.
That's what I'm saying. We know, and remember Bjorn.
Okay,
and Sebastian, and we know, and even Blankhorn, we used to be there sometimes.
Yeah, he lives in France now.
So yeah,
but Will was talking about there. It's weird, I always feel like with anything in life, like you get the best with the worst, or the worst with the best. It's like you kind of need this balance. It's like kind of why I love New Orleans. Like we have the worst of the worst, but out of that we also get the best of the best. And like if you end up in the middle, you kind of just have this boring place where like everything functions, but like there's no soul.
Yeah.
And Will was kind of describing the France scene a little bit like that. Like, I mean, just sort of saying that like
it's regimented.
Well, people know they can just sort of chill because it's like, I know that I'll be okay. So there's not quite the same fire and drive.
Yeah.
But also I would definitely prefer to have that. It'd be so nice just to be like, I know that I'm like, this month is going to be slow, but I'm going to at least have like a base pay, I don't have to like worry about if I'm going to starve this month.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how that changes your motivation. I mean, if you're driven, that won't affect you much more. You know what I'm saying? But so it's like the inner drive has to be there either way. I think
so.
You know what I'm saying? To really be able to succeed.
Right.
I mean, you can kind of rest on laurels. Mm-hmm. That's not necessarily success. That's just like you said.
Yeah, just coasting or whatever.
Right.
I mean, I think also it's not all based on that. I think there's just, I think the United States has like some of the best music and art in the world, which is so crazy that like our country doesn't support it really. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I think that like there is something special happening in the U.S. when it comes to art and music, that you don't necessarally get in like everywhere. But that's one thing I love.
Especially in the next coming years, because I mean, this is how the good shit happens when you push people to the brink, especially the sect of people that are marginalized right now. It's like okay, certain amount of people, especially black people in this country, but I mean lots of people in the country. Mm-hmm. But I mean, I'm just speaking as a black man,
sure.
As a black artist. Mm-hmm. Like it's when you get pushed to certain situations, it's like people are malleable, man. They know how to adjust. So all that's gonna happen from as a result of all these pushbacks against all these policies and shit. It's just like people becoming more resilient, more creative. You know what I'm saying?
I think so. I mean,
more malleable. It's just like but it's not going to help the other side. Like you said, you're just a bunch of people doing nothing, resting on laurels. That's not making you like more skilled, or you know what I'm saying, more experienced or more even tested. So like once we go up against, there's no competition.
Yeah,
like,
I mean, art's like a reaction thing,
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
In a lot
like,
of ways, it's like
you about to make like
it's a response to like what's going on.
So it's like the thing you don't support is what you're about to make blow up and create, because that's all that can come out of this.
Yeah,
is good art. You know what I'm saying? That's the pushback.
I know. I mean, either that or just more AI, right?
Or just total devastation.
Just total devastation. Right. No more art. It's just AI, and people just love the AI, which is kind of scary how good some AI music can, like, it's learning how to create some stuff, but it's not going to be my choice to like listen to it. But at some point we might not even know if we're hearing AI or if we're hearing the real thing, I don't know, but I definitely agree. Like, it's like the best art, the best music, whatever, I think comes out of a reaction to something, whether or not it's even like political, social. Could be someone gets broken up with and they're devastated by like the breakup, and they put out the best music you've ever heard. Because
that's like 80% of the song.
Yeah, I mean, but like it's kind of what I was saying. It's like a reaction. It's like you get the best and the worst, or kind of, I don't know, like codependent or something. You know what I mean? Like whatever word I'm looking for.
Yeah.
Like you need one to get the other, for better or for worse. But it's like without the worst shit, you don't get the best shit. There
you go.
Yeah,
that's quote of the day.
That's the quote of the day. What do you got to say about that, Drew?
I approve this message.
Oh, Drew approves this message. Should we take a break on that note?
Got a fidget spinner.
Oh, he's got a fidget spinner? What?
Yeah, I think we might be done.
That might be it. How many hours have we been going for?
We're at an hour.
Oh, okay. We made it for an hour. We hit our quota, guys.
We did the Danny deep dive. I hope you enjoyed yourselves.
Yeah.
I sure did.
I am not Nigel Hall.
You are not.
I am not.
Nigel Hall.
Yeah.
But we do love him. We'll see him soon, hopefully.
Yeah.
And hopefully
he's in the tropics.
Hopefully he's getting some sleep somewhere.
Yeah.
So that'd be good.
Yeah.
We see y'all next time on the Shadow People. Make sure you like, subscribe, check out all the episodes, check out the shorts. We'll have more content coming up for the rest of the year. Nigel will be back, so we have a lot of special guests on the docket. So we gotta try to get those people scheduled and up in here so we can feed y'all more of the magic. But I want to thank Danny for sitting in the. Well, he's already a co-host, so he's.
I mean, you're just usually back there hiding behind the cameras.
You wear many hats, but I'm glad you're on this side.
Yeah. Sounded like you said mini hats.
You do wear many hats.
Tiny hats.
Tiny hats and mini hats.
Yeah.
But I'm glad you're on this side, so I don't have to talk to
yourself.
The empty couch. I would have done it though. You know me.
No, it actually would have been entertaining. I still think at one point we need to do the random questions. Like if someone's not here, like I was saying, like random questions with Nigel Hall, where we just ask a question, like, "What do you think about the mayor election?" But then he just answers any random thing that he thinks of, and we just splice it together. Okay. I think that would be a good segment.
All right, I like it.
If you like that, email us at shadowpeoplepodcast@gmail.com. Tell us your thoughts.
Cool, y'all. We'll see y'all next episode. You're in the Shadow People. That's the assistant DA, Danny Abel. I'm Derek Freeman. We got Drew Mees. Shout out to the Brown House Sound, Pound Town.
Yeah.
And we'll see y'all next time.
Yeah.